Hey honey bunnies, thank you for clicking on this video. Today we are gonna watch I Am Addicted to Dating Older Women. Nobody asked for this video, but you're getting it anyways. Quick disclaimer here, in case you're hoping for some good kink shaming. I'm not, because when I'm old, I'm very likely to be one of those ladies.
My name's Kyle, I'm 31, I live in Pittsburgh, and I'm addicted to dating older women.
I'm not sure if it's fair to call it an addiction, because I'm sure you can do without. Maybe he won't get it up with women his own age, but I'm pretty sure he can do without sex for a while, right? And if you can do without it for a while, you're not addicted to it. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's what the comment section is for.
I love everything about older women. I love the smell, I love the feel, I love the
How do they smell? I'm curious. One thing I know as people get older is that their breath kinda declines because their teeth do, and the breath follows. Oh, one thing I can think of is my dad uses a special kind of soap that only old people seem to use, so maybe that's an old person smell? The kind of soap they're using? Chanel No. 5, for example, is an old person smell. Chanel No. 5 is an old person smell to me.
I love dentures. Women,
Do you love the dentures, or do you love the fact that she can take them out for a very toothless?
they can be self-conscious about dentures. Ladies, I promise you, telling your man that you have dentures will not turn him off. It'll put a smile on his face, it'll put a smile on his pants.
Told you it's about the BJ. 91. How old is the guy? Like, I said in the beginning I wasn't gonna kink shame, but this isn't MILF territory anymore. This is GILF territory. Personally, I prefer younger guys. I always have. I don't know if this is some kind of deeply ingrained protest inside my brain because my mom would go for older guys, like my father's 20 years older than my mom. And I love my dad to bits, but ugh. Younger guys are more fun. Way more fun. They have a lot more energy. They are a lot more grateful in the sack. They are a lot more happy to be there in general. There's a lot more bang, if you catch my innuendo. Personally, for me, if the age gap is big enough for me to actually be their mom, it kind of tilts towards, nah, I'm good. Still, I don't think this is bad. I don't think what he does is bad. As long as both parties participate voluntarily, what's the word I'm looking for? As long as they're both consenting, be my guest.
I'm on this dating website right now, and there's a lady on here named Karen. She absolutely has the look that I'm attracted to. She has the platinum hair. She has a great smile. She looks very pretty, very adventurous.
The platinum hair.
There's a lot of terms for sexy older women. There's MILF, saber-toothed tiger. I've also heard cougar. My favorite term, I would probably say it would be silver fox, because the silver fox relates back to the platinum hair, and that's what really turns me on.
What's the difference between a MILF and a cougar? I've been told you are a MILF as long as you have small children, and you turn into a cougar around the age of 40 when your kids are, or when your kids are bigger. What's the difference between a MILF and a cougar? I know the difference between a MILF and a GILF, but I do not know the difference between MILF, GILF, and cougar. What exactly defines a cougar? Let me know if you know.
The first time I realized I was attracted to older women, I was in 6th grade. There was a really, really sexy teacher, and she was probably about 65.
My son is in 6th grade. The thought of him, I'm not even gonna say it. Is my boy thinking about... Is my baby? My baby. Let me do the math real quick. I'm not good at math. 50 minus 18 is 32. There! I did the math. Did he date younger girls before? Has he ever tried? Or was it just an instant, okay, I'm never gonna even go for a younger girl ever?
The truth is, they like it. A 68-year-old woman enjoys passionate, vigorous sex just as much as a 23-year-old college cheerleader.
I'm inclined to say she enjoys it even more. Because the older you get, the more you figure out what you do and what you don't like, the more you appreciate the stress relief of just out your brain. Because when you have a career and kids, your brain is like constantly working. You're always thinking about something, somebody. Maybe you have a job where you need your brain. I'm an accountant, for example. And I enjoy just shutting off my brain and being like, why?
Hi, you must be Kyle.
I'm Kyle. How are you today?
I'm Candace.
She was cute as could be. When I looked at her, I thought to myself, I bet her grandma is gorgeous.
So, if you don't mind me asking,
So many people call him creepy. I honestly like the dude. He's real.
what is a normal date for you like?
Normally, I take them out to the dentist to make sure that her dentures fit perfectly for taking them out later. Taking them out, the dentist, get it? Then I'm gonna take her to the doctors to make sure her hips are stable enough. And then I'm gonna take her home and...
Normally, she's between 60 and 80.
1680.
Go out and we have drinks. What's that look in your face? What is that?
Are you serious?
Absolutely.
I love how she doesn't believe him. Would you believe a guy if he told you? I mean, it's one thing to go for MILFs like 10, 15 years older. That's kind of accepted as a kink. But going for a woman who could be your grandma is still a taboo. I'm pretty sure if I knew somebody like this, they wouldn't tell me. They wouldn't tell anybody. Which is kind of sad because it means when I'll be a grandma, I don't know where to find these guys. I am a grandma because I just forgot about the internet.
That's like my grandma's age.
What's your
And, like,
name?
my great
I might know it.
aunt's
What's your name?
age.
What's your grandma's name?
Candace is someone that, like,
What, are you trying to shag a grandma? Just ask her flat out for her number.
Why do you like women that are older?
It's a visual. I mean, I like the hands. I like white hair. I call it platinum hair, actually. I like necklines.
You like the gobble gobble?
No.
Yeah, I'm glad he mentioned the hands because this is the first area where I'm starting to see it. Like, I'm starting to notice little wrinkles on my hands. They're starting to look like my mom's hands. If you want to determine somebody's age, ask them to pantomime a phone call. Ask them to give you the hand gesture. Older people will go like this, while younger people will do this. Check it out, it's amazing.
Do you think Rich set us up? I mean, I'm clearly too young for you.
I think he was trying to call on me. And he was trying to say, go, Kyle talks, this is what he does, but I'll send him out with someone that's really attractive and see what happens. In 30 years, I'll take you a lot more seriously.
I'm not sure if you will, because you will be a lot older then too. Then again, in about 30 years' time, your options will probably have literally died down.
I never actually met someone like Kyle before. He was actually super honest up front, and I liked that. And I like that he does what he does, and he doesn't care what anybody thinks about it, and the women love him.
Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure there's more than one Kyle out there in this world. You just never see them. Because how can you publicly say that without everybody taking the mickey out of you? People will give you shit for this, especially if you're younger. The younger you are, the more shit you have to take from your peers. And parents. And society. I swear it's true. The older you get, the less fucks you have to give. About others, as much as about other people's opinions of you.
Karen, you made it. So good to finally meet you.
Oh, she looks so happy.
It's a little bit nerve-wracking because, well, he is so much younger than I am.
She's cute. Honestly, she looks like a little girl. She talks like a little girl. I love it. She's cute.
I clicked on you. Why did you respond? Like, how do we end up here?
I look at, like, all of these celebrity women that are going out with younger men, and I thought, well, maybe I should try it.
Heidi Klum is married to a man 17 years her junior. And I am proud of her. The guy's hot.
Although I'm not going to say that I necessarily decided to come out with you because of your mind.
Likewise.
Yeah, I assume this isn't the base for a serious relationship with an age gap like that. Because what do you have in common? Right? You're just both there for the... Because it would be like living with your grandma. Or your grandson, respectively.
To be able to feel like this again, you know, just all excited and quivering and thinking, oh, I wonder what's going to happen next. So
The chase is better than the catch. That feeling of anticipation when you meet somebody new, when you know what's about to happen, or when you suspect what's about to happen, what might go down later. It's an awesome feeling. Let her have it. Old people should have this too. Imagine how much happier your grumpy grandmother would be if she had a Kyle in her life.
I'm old enough to be your mother, definitely. Maybe
but
old
you're-
enough to be your grandmother,
Well, you're
depending.
Pretty, well, you're pretty enough to take home, though.
Oh, well, thank you.
Here we go.
Let's dance.
You want to dance?
Yes, you're right.
Oh,
Come this way.
thank you.
And this way.
Is this his place or hers? With the wooden walls and everything, this looks very much like an old person's home.
The date with Karen was incredible. She was 100% my type.
I had a wonderful time with Kyle.
It does look out of place, kinda. And I hate myself for saying that, because I want them to be happy. I wonder if I wouldn't feel this way if this was more common. Probably not.
And I've had such an amazing time. I just don't want it to end.
I'm kinda glad the camera angle now shifted away. If you want to see what happened next, just go to the hub. There's plenty of this stuff out there. I've been told.
My name is Jackie. I came to visit Kyle from Florida. I'm kind of hoping that he'll come back with me. Kyle and I, we date on and off, but I'm really not his type because I'm too young for him. I'm just a baby. I'm only 61.
Her kids are all older than him. That's an awkward Christmas dinner. Like I said, once they're young enough to be your children, it becomes kinda awkward. At least if you plan to do this in a relationship, as they do apparently, because they just labeled her as his ex-girlfriend. If it's just for the bang bang boogie, it's fine. Do whatever you like. But maybe don't have them sit down at the family table with your real kids. Imagine you still have a kids' table. Where's he gonna sit? With you as your partner, or with the little kids coloring while they're waiting for the dinner?
We had so much fun. We really did.
Yeah, we did have a good time. I've missed you. I missed you a lot.
Likewise. I mean,
And nobody to go to the movies with.
I know, bro.
Kyle and I are very
Did he just call her bro? That is so romantic.
We seem to always come home to each other. I miss that.
Oh, I miss it too. I miss you.
Bro.
I think you should think about coming back.
Bro.
Karen was 100% my type.
I would definitely date her. Absolutely.
But Jackie and I, we've dated for a while. I mean, I do have feelings for her. She's a lot of fun.
You might like her, you might be friends, but it's not love. Otherwise, you wouldn't have to think about it. I'm not sure if a relationship with an age gap this big could actually be love. Like, in the beginning, maybe, but functional as a relationship, kinda love? Comment? If you have any experience with this, can you tell me? My parents had a 20-year age gap and this didn't last. Although, of course, being the same age doesn't automatically mean you're gonna last either, right?
Florida is a hotbed of sexy-ass grandmas.
Is this why he moved to Florida to begin with? Because it's like the old people state? Honestly, I think there's way worse things you can do than shagging grannies. If they're happy, if you're happy, go for it. Have some fun. And when I'm gonna be 60, 70, 80, remember me and slide into my DMs. Thank you. Until then, like, comment, subscribe, yada yada yada. Please and thank you. Bye.